This podcast is kindly sponsored by Euro Auctions. The next auction takes place in Dromore on the 20th and 21st of February 2026. Welcome to another episode of the Ice Expo podcast. I'm delighted to be joined today by Ciaran McCormack, aka the Tyre Warrior. You're very welcome, Kieran.
Well, thanks very much, Danielle. I'm delighted to be here. Cool studio, bro.
Thanks very much. No, it's coming together. So tell us, the Tyre Warrior, where did it all kick off? How did you get the name? Go back to the start and fill us in.
All right, let's see how far back I need to go. Well, the Tyre Warrior name itself, I didn't come up with that.
Right.
That name was given to me by a lot of people in comment sections everywhere. So I never called myself the Tyre Warrior. I just adopted it when everybody just started calling me it.
Okay.
I don't know why. It just worked, I guess. Beard, long hair, smacking tires with a sledgehammer.
It's definitely fitting anyway.
So I was like, when it just kept being said, I was like, okay, I'll just take it. I'll have that. Thank you very much, everybody.
Brilliant. Well, it's a great brand name, I have to say.
It is. I think that's a lot of the success came from that name, the Tyre Warrior. I don't know. It just seems so cool. But it started out a lot of years back. Myself and my brother were trying to make videos for social media to promote our own little business.
Right. Okay.
And just video after video, just was one was more successful than the next. We couldn't believe how many views we're getting. We're like, why do people really care about tractor tires? But then you realize that nobody ever really gets to see that, never. So when they see something like that happening by hand, I guess it's pretty amazing to people.
And what was your background before you got into doing this?
I was at Tyre since I was a child, but it was among other things as well. Like, it came from a sort of an engineering background.
Right.
But part of the engineering company, there was a tyre section as well. There was mechanics, there was fabrications and welding and all that. But the tyre thing kind of kicked off. It's a handy business to get into and get out of, quickly. To set up an engineering company is a bit more complex. But I've been working at Tyre since I was about maybe 7, since I was a little child.
Stuff.
So the older I got, the bigger machines I was working on, and the Tyre Warrior just happened. I guess it was a perfect storm of just coming up at the right time when TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and stuff was kicking off.
So how long are you doing it now?
Which, the Tyre Warrior?
Yeah. When did you start posting?
Yeah, it started in 2019.
Right, okay.
Now, I took a few breaks ever since because I do a lot of traveling as well. Like, I'd do a lot of farming in America and Canada.
Okay.
And places like this, and before that was in Australia for a couple of years too. But I would take 6 months or 9 months, just go to Canada, drive combines or tractors or semis for 6 or 8 months at a time. It's a holiday,
Yeah, 100%.
The cowboys in America think they're great because they have to do it on horseback, which we do it in the rain.
Yeah,
exactly. So I go to there and I'd work for 6 months doing corn or maize or wheat, alfalfa, oats, and then I come home. I spent 6 months at home here in Ireland. Sure, what do you do? Back into tires.
Right, okay.
And just keep making videos. Every time I come back and make more videos, they just, we're like, I think...
What views are you at now?
Hard to tell. I was vain enough about a year ago to actually count them.
Count each box.
I think, I was like, because I got a lot of videos kind of in unison where we're like well above 5 million for like 20 videos.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I just count them. And I was like, I think the number was way over 1 billion views.
That's unbelievable.
I was like, this is nuts. So I just kind of...
So it's not every day you're out with a sledgehammer then?
Not every day, no. But some days I'm in counting my views. But no, the sledgehammer thing, the tires is my bread and butter. That's what I do.
Right,
so
okay.
as soon as I leave here, so I have to leave here, I'm going down to the Midland, down to Westmeath, and I have to go and test the herd of cattle.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm going testing the herd of cattle, and as soon as I've that done, I have to go and swap over 2 front tires for another fella. So my day today is down in the nitty gritty, getting dirty.
Well, you can see how fit and tough you are anyway.
Well, yeah, that comes with the territory. I mean, you wouldn't believe, Tyre men are tough. Tyre men are tough animals.
And do you ever have back problems or anything like that? No,
never
thank
in
God.
my entire life. And I know loads of lads my age are in desperate shape. Like, not desperate shape, but working office jobs or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Sitting down all day. It's not good for you.
No.
Like, people think, they comment and say, oh, his knees are going to be gone, his back, his this, his that. I mean, I'm as fit as I ever was.
Yeah.
And it's it's tough going. Tyre men are tough creatures. And I see
There's
it.
not a lot of them left in Ireland today.
No, well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to inspire lads to join the industry and get into it.
Yeah.
Like the tire industry is desperate for men. It's desperate looking for men. I'm doing the tire garage tour at the minute. I'm doing a docu-series of Irish tire garages.
Oh, wow.
And the number one thing on everybody's lips is the fact that they can't get lads or good quality lads. And like these guys will train you up.
Right, okay.
They'll train you from absolute zero. They will train you all the way up to whatever it is. And it's a great profession. I don't know
So for
if
any
anybody
listeners out there, if they are interested, who they contact?
Yeah, well, they can hit me up. I mean, they
okay.
can get me through any of my social media or the website, tirewarrior.com, and I can push them on. I've got contacts in the tire industry all over the country. I can hook anybody in the country up to their local tire garage.
Okay.
Like, anybody will take you on. Any tire garage will take on any man. Like, it's gone that bad now. It's very, very hard to get lads.
Why do you think that is?
Well, number one, I'd say because, a lot of our young men have gone abroad.
Yeah.
Like, you go to British Columbia, go to Toronto, go to California, New York, Australia. All the Irish lads are gone abroad.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, the money is not good. The money is low when you're starting out, when you're being trained. But once you're fully trained, the money is pretty good.
And tell us this, right? Say if there is some young influencers out there who are, I suppose, look, you're inspiring a lot of people with what you've done and
I hope so.
what success you've had. Like, what advice would you give to them?
This is a sort of philosophy I kind of live by. Just go and do it.
Right, okay.
Just go and do the thing.
Yeah.
Do the thing. Because you're not here, you're here, and then you're not here again. You've got this little window of life to live and do stuff with. You don't want that to pass you by and then you regret it all. And there's no point saying, I will do it, I might do it, I'm nervous. You're already in it. You're already alive. You're here now. Time to do something with your life and not let it pass you by.
Yeah, exactly.
So it kind of gets stuck in. And it's not... You're going to have naysayers and you're going to have people trying to pull you down. That comes with the
life.
territory. The idea is to just let that run off you like water off a duck's back. Don't worry about them. They're always going to be there. You've got to concentrate on the people who are going to support you, lift you up, and inspire you to inspire others.
Yeah.
And I say that to everybody, just go and do the thing. In 10 years' time, I'm going to be a dinosaur. I'm going to be gone.
I don't think you'll ever be a dinosaur.
The tire warrior is going to be no more. There's going to be some other kid on the block. There's going to be some new fad. There's going to be something else. And I will be able to say, well, I did the thing. I did the thing.
One thing I found with yours, obviously, we have a marketing company and we do a lot of social media, but one thing that I found about what yours is that's stood out is the sounds.
Yeah, well, there's little things you do. Like, I'm a firm believer that viral videos are never an accident, they're created.
Yeah, totally agree.
So, there's certain things I do in videos, like, over the years that I've learned.
Yeah.
Like, I knew nothing about this when I started. I just pointed the phone at myself when I was doing a tractor tire, and that was it.
Just one random day you said, I got a video of myself.
One random day, no, myself and the boys said we were going to do, like, a video to show people, to promote our own little business. Yeah. That's the idea. And we did it, and it got 84,000 views. And we were like, oh my God, wow.
Wow.
I don't even know that many people. You don't.
Yeah.
And over the years, certain things that you would put in your videos would accidentally get people's attention. Like, oh, what happened there?
Yeah.
And over the years, I have learned to amalgamate all those little things into as many videos as I possibly can.
Right, okay.
So it's kind of like Darwin's survival of the fittest. The things that work get moved on to the next video. Like, for example, the clicks and the bangs. I used to put, like, my first few videos, I put music behind them.
Okay.
And I quickly realised that all you're doing with that is promoting the music.
Uh-huh.
And one day I forgot to put music on, and all those little sounds and the bangs and the clicks and the clanks, people were like, oh, it's very rhythmic. People loved listening to it.
It was the natural sounds. I think that's
so now
one thing that attracted me to your videos is the sounds. One thing that attracted me to your videos was the sounds.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Well, I probably am. I can't see.
Of course you are.
There's a girl down in Southwest Ireland. She does music.
Right.
Tara Howley. I'll give her a shout out. Her father, Pork, she told me he loved my videos.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool. Because he's a cool old dude. And he himself and herself took one of my videos one day and they took the sounds out of it, those clicks and bangs.
Yeah.
And they played the accordion to it. and lived to do it.
Stop.
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah, it's
That's
great
incredible.
job.
I'd love to hear that.
So they took and made an actual kind of an old Irish reel out of it. It was very good.
Jeez, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
You must
So
send me that after.
the clicks and the bangs, and then there's other things like I do this thing where I kick the bar up and catch it,
Yeah.
and people are still wondering how I do that. Yeah, it's
Did
great.
that just happen one day as well?
I've this way I do it. It only works when the bar is sitting a certain way. You can just kick it, and it just bounces up, and you can catch it. And everyone's like, "How do you do that? How do you do that?" So there's lots of different things that I try to amalgamate in to catch people.
No, it's incredible.
It works.
It's a credit to what
each
you've done.
video gets anywhere from 100,000 to 10 million views. So
And you've obviously been travelling to the States.
yeah, we
loved
go to
over
the
there.
States. We go to the States to do promotional work. We did the Vegas Tyre Garage tour. That'll be coming out in the next few weeks on YouTube and then Facebook. Basically, a bunch of tyre garages in Vegas invited us over because they've seen the Irish Tyre Garage tour. They're like, oh, let's do this, So we're like, yeah, okay, let's go. So went to Vegas, then Speed Vegas. They're like a Grand Prix racetrack, drift track in Vegas. They invited us up to drive a supercar. So I drove a McLaren Formula 1. It was really cool. Oh my God. If you're ever in Vegas, guys, go.
I'm going to March.
In fact, not if you're ever in Vegas. Go to Vegas. It's not actually that expensive.
You loved it.
Oh, it's epic. Vegas is epic. Go to Vegas. Go to the Speed Vegas track. It's. I think it's like $500 to drive one of the supercars. You can drive like a Ferrari or Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Mercedes. You can drive. They've got like a ton of like $1 million cars, and you can just drive them around the track, and you get like a coach to come with you. He'll show you the ropes how to do it, and he'll
Is
talk
there a
you through
speed
it.
limit?
No.
I might get in trouble.
My God, I was driving the McLaren Formula 1, and I even said to myself, I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to wreck $1 million car. And I was taking it easier on the track, and this dude was like, punch it. I was like, yeah. My God, the power in them things. Like, I've driven fast cars, but nothing like that.
That's incredible. No, I'll have to do that now when I get out there.
Highly recommend it.
So I suppose what you're here for is Ice Expo, and we are absolutely delighted and so excited to have you on board.
Oh, I can't wait.
So what are the plans?
Well, so far, we still have another, 4 or 5 months to plan all this, but so far, we have a pretty good show lined up.
Okay.
So I've already done some deals with some companies to provide us with all the machines we need.
Okay.
And some tractors and lorries. We'll have some rubber ducks there as well. And right, so from start to finish, right. So first things first, we're doing the world's first tyre fitting competition.
Yeah.
So this is a shout out to all the tyre men across Ireland and England and the world, if you want to come that far. We're setting up a platform with a tractor tyre. It's not going to be huge, and we'll have it set up that it's pretty simple. But you got to take the tyre off the rim and put the tyre back on the rim manually.
Yeah.
And whoever does it in the quickest time walks away with a cash prize. We haven't decided what the cash prize is yet, but it's going to be nice. It's not going to be. It'll be worth your while. And we're going to do that for the 2 days. So it's May 22 and 23. So we'll be doing that for the 2 days. And whoever has the fastest time at the end of the day too, walk away with the prize. There'll be a lot of free stuff as well. Like, we'll be setting up the Tyre Warrior merch tent.
Yeah.
There'll be 3 or 4 girls in there looking after that. We'll have the Showgirls down, so they'll be taking pictures with guys.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I can't wait. The Showgirls are great. I'm not going to say who they are, but you're going to love them. Then we have...
And it's nice sunny weather in May too, so... It's nice sunny weather in May.
Yeah. They're going to need that. Trust me. So we'll have we're doing a deal with Tyre Bay in Dublin as well. So Tyre Bay have agreed to give us a bunch of brand new machines, like tractor machines.
You're going to have the Showgirls there?
Yeah. So the Showgirls are going to be there. They're going to be there specifically to take photographs and mix and mingle, give away free stuff. Take pictures with whoever comes up, because I'm going to be busy. Like, I'll take pictures with guys, no bother. Absolutely. Love taking pictures. But I'll be doing the competition, and I'll be fitting tyres, and I'll be working on the machines and stuff as well for most of the time. But we're going to have tractors there, and we're going to have lorries there. We've got a few cool trucks that are sending us down some of their kind of savage trucks. We'll have one of the coolest rubber ducks in the country there on the day. And I mean, this rubber duck actually drives me demented when I look at it. It's so cool. But I'm not going to say what it is yet because I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, I like the sound
There's
of
a
this.
really cool rubber duck. It's one of the coolest ones. It's got a special feature. And we will have all of the new tyre machines lined up all around. So tractor machines, truck machines, car machines, balancers, puncture repair setups. Oh, you name it. We're going to have it all set up. So I'm bringing with me 3 or 4 of my friends that are also professional tire men, and they're going to be with me all day long working on the machine. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Also, I've got like a ton of sponsors that want to come with me for the day. So like I get sponsored for different things, like Snickers sponsor me, my boot companies, light companies, truck companies. I got lots of sponsorship. So I've invited them to come on the day to just chill out, hang out, maybe try their hand at the tire fitting competition, which they're going to be useless at because it's a tire man's job. But they can give it a go. And so throughout the day, we're going to be doing lots of giveaways. So there's going to be like Tire Warrior hoodies and T-shirts and jackets and whatever. We're going to just have fun with it and just run with it and see what happens. So,
here's one question for you.
Shoot.
Off the top of your head, what do you think the time in the winner will be in and around?
You know, I don't want to brag or anything.
What would you do it in?
I can do the tire in less than 2 minutes.
Right, okay.
But I've built the platform already, and I've been working on it around the country doing all the live shows.
Right, okay.
So I have it sort of down to a sort of a fine art now. I have it set up that it's pretty easy. And that's because when you're doing a live show, you got to keep 100 people in front of your face entertained as well.
Of course.
So I don't want to spend 4 minutes just peeling off a backbeat or whatever. So I've used a nice new rim, but I'm using a really old Continental tire. Continental are a very soft tire.
Right, okay.
So they're very easy to just pop on and off. Lots of lubricant. So from off and on again, I'll have done probably 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 seconds. But I don't expect everybody else to do that. Like it takes a really talented man at the tires to be able to do that.
Right, okay.
And then I've been practicing for long, so to me it's going to be easy.
Well, for any lads out there practicing,
I reckon if you want to practice for this, I'm using a 540/65/24 Continental tractor tire.
right?
So that any tireman will know. They'll be like, okay, yeah.
Right.
I'll have all the tire tools. I'll have all the tools there, levers, hammers, whatever. But if guys want to bring their own levers, because lots of guys have their own ways of doing things and their own ways of using
They're allowed
bars.
to do that.
If you want to bring your own levers, be my guest. Bring them on. But whoever gets it in the fastest time, wins. It's the first one. There's never been one of these ever anywhere in the world that I know of, and I've been looking. So if somebody wants to come from Mexico, you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Tenerife or Australia, you come on ahead. Icelandic guys, they're tough.
Get the flights booked.
But,
the more the merrier.
I am excited for the Ice Expo this year because we're kind of putting everything into the Ice Expo because I do live shows across the country, but it's pretty small town stuff. I do draw a crowd, but this is going to be the biggest show. So I'm like, let's put everything into that. So if people want to come and see me at the Ice Expo because that's going to be the most impressive show of the year.
No, we're delighted to have you on board now, and it's going to be a whopper this year. It's almost sold out already, which is just incredible. So.
Yeah, I think. Listen, the Ice Expo is epic. Like it's a very unique show in and of itself.
Yeah.
And it's a very unique clientele to come to the Ice Expo.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I think I was so honoured when you guys called me up.
God, that's great.
Yeah, I was delighted when you called me. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Let's rock this.
Yeah.
No, I'm super excited now, I have to say, about this whole new challenge because I think it is going to attract a serious amount of visitors from all over the world.
Yeah. I'm getting myself, since I was announced as one of your ambassadors, I've been getting messages left, right and centre. So it's going to be huge. I don't doubt it for a second. It's going to be epic.
In the next month or so, we will obviously be able to release what the prize is going to be, sponsors, etc. So watch this space for all that information.
Absolutely.
We'll be launching it all. This podcast is kindly sponsored by Euro Auctions. The next auction takes place in Dromore on the 20th and 21st of February 2026. So as regards, let's move on from the Ice Expo, Kieran. As regard the future, what are your plans?
Well, so far, right now we're working on the Irish Tyre Garage Tour. We still have a lot to do. We've got about 20 garages lined up right now to be filmed.
Okay.
So they'll be. I'm trying to gear it towards maybe end of February to get that all bottled up. And once that's done, we're working on a UK Tyre Garage Tour.
Amazing.
Yeah. So this Tyre Garage Tour is blowing my mind. Right. So when. Like I have a management team that work on all this stuff for me,
right?
Because I'm just a tire guy, and my manager says, "Hey, do you know what? Let's do a tour." And I was like, a tour?
It's a fabulous idea.
I was like, who am I to do a tour? Literally, I was like, this is crazy. So he was like, no, we'll do like we'll go around Ireland and we'll see who wants to take part. We'll do a docu-series and we'll invite Tyre Garage. It was like, yeah. Because of that, we were invited to Vegas to do a Vegas Tyre Garage tour. And from the Vegas Tyre Garage tour, we've already been invited to Texas to do a Texan tour and LA. There's been a few more spots in America, but nothing large enough to constitute doing an actual tour, flying out and staying for 2 weeks to do a tour. But because of that now, we're going to do a UK tour. Like, there's a ton of Tyre garages across the UK that are saying, we want them out here to do this. So now I got to figure out the logistics of going from, do we do a Scottish tour, a Welsh tour, a Northern Ireland tour, an England tour? Do we do an entire Great Britain tour, United Kingdom
world tour, I'd be thinking.
Well, it's like this. If like, I've only done this much so far,
yeah,
and already this is all coming from it. So do I, by the time I've all this done, is Germany going to want a tour? Like, I've already had 2 companies in Australia kind of go, hey, is he coming down this way anytime soon? That's incredible. And one of them does mining tires.
Wow.
So they're like bigger than this room. They're, I know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And so there's that. And I'd love to do that. Like, I'd love to do, like, if we do 2026 and we finish off the tours that we've already kind of in the pipeline and have them going out one every week, after that, if we do end up doing a European tour, South African tour, who knows? I'd love to go to Russia and do a Russian tour. How cool would that be?
Well, if you need anyone to hold your spanners, I'm free. No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. You'll have to get one of their big tour buses next.
I'll have to get you to come on and do a tire with me.
I'd love to.
Have you seen any of the videos I do with the girls?
No, not with the girls. No.
Oh, this is brilliant.
I'd love to do one.
It's the best.
I tell you what, I'll do the challenge at Ice Expo.
Do you know what? You do that.
You hold me to that
I'll get you up on stage to do the tire tour.
Sounds good.
I have this sort of series that I do with girls. I get girls in to do a tractor tire.
Right, okay.
Like a big, massive one. And so I just basically slot them into where I normally be in the video. And then it looks like they did it. Yeah, and it's really cool. Like, you're talking hundreds of millions of views on these things.
I know, I'll definitely do one.
Yeah. And the smaller you are, the more petite you are, the more impressive it looks. It's crazy.
We'll give it a shot anyway.
Yeah.
There's a state on your jumper there. That's America. Am I correct?
That's Idaho.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
You were there then?
Yeah, one of my main sponsors is from Idaho.
Oh, right, okay.
Epic place. But I was out there last June. We did a week-long in Idaho filming on the Robinson Ranch. Robinson quarter horses, they breed horses and they break and they train horses. Now, these are real cowboys. These are like legitimate cowboys. When I was like a child, I was starstruck. You think you go out there and you think a cowboy is something that just wears a cowboy hat, and no, these are the real deal.
So out herding cattle
on the mountains, on horseback, and these guys are like, howdy, ma'am.
Bit of a Yellowstone job.
Yellowstone. These guys were actually offered the contract to train the horses for Yellowstone.
Go away.
Yeah. And when I was out there, I was just doing tires on their tractors and stuff like that. And then all the brothers were coming down, and I'm not kidding, like real cowboys. They put me up on one of the horses. I rode it around the arena and everything. Like, I don't know how to ride a horse.
Right. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, I'd love it.
And one of the guys. Oh, this is so crazy. Like I said, I felt like a child. One of the guys, his name was Bo.
Right.
So his cowboy, his name was Bo, and he was the coolest guy. And I only met him on the last day, and he came over. I was standing there, and he rode over on his horse, and he leans down, and he goes, "How you doing? Name's Bo." I'm like, "Hi."
No way.
Sorry, I haven't been around, man. I was hoping that we could have some whiskey. I was like, "Well, there's always next time." So it's so cool. Like, they're so cool. We ended up having to bring in a field of bulls. And they rode them all the way down the mountain and everything on horseback. And I'm just looking up. Oh, what? It's like being incredible. So cool. But I do. So I do all their tires for them out there, right? So they fly me out, and I look after the whole fleet. So they could have a bunch of tractors, trucks, implements, everything, and I look after the whole fleet for them. So I'll be there with them for a week, and then we'll rattle up. Then they'll fly me home. But at the same time, last time we were out there, so the same guys, they own another company called FFX, Fuel Factor X.
Right.
And they're coming on as one of my major sponsors. So basically, it's a fuel additive. You add it to your diesel or petrol engine, and it increases the fuel efficiency of your vehicle by something like 15-20%. Now, I have been using it since June, since I was out there. He gave me a bunch of bottles to bring home. Been using it. It's class stuff. Yeah. So
and it's not in Ireland, obviously.
It's not in Ireland. No, I'm going to bring it into Ireland.
Amazing.
I'm gonna make sure it gets here. Like, I know you can buy it online now in little bottles, but I want to bring it in like bigger format, bigger drums, so I can sell it almost commercially. Because
would you have any samples for the Ice Expo?
I will have samples for the Ice Expo. I definitely will. Yeah. But it is some stuff, and I just for the crack, I'll tell you what it is. Right. So this stuff was invented back in the 60s by NASA to fly rockets to the moon for the Apollo missions.
Wow.
Yeah, this is crazy, right? So I can't think of your man's name. Anyway, two mad scientists. They were tasked with developing an additive that they could fly the rockets to the moon by burning less fuel hotter.
Wow.
Right, so it was cheaper to get the rockets to the moon. So they developed this product. I don't know what the name of it was back then, but it was just didn't have a name.
Right, okay.
Which is the thing that they used. Anyway, that stuff sat on the shelves in NASA for the last 50 or 60 years because nobody commercialized it. This company came along and they put it into a little bottle and they sell it to you and me.
This is incredible.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's nuts. That's crazy. So that's what it is. It's basically a little bottle of rocket fuel.
Stop. Literally, it's literally rocket fuel.
And there's so many benefits to it. Like, I wouldn't even entertain this if I didn't think it was, like, magic.
Well, you've tested it, so...
I've been using it.
Yeah.
It's good for your engine. It prolongs the life of your engine. It increases your fuel efficiency. It's just savage stuff. And it's cheap, and you'll save a ton of money. So I'm like, this is a product I would like to work with.
That's incredible.
So this is the crowd anyway. So this is... where's the camera? So this is Idaho Custom Contract. Is that it?
That's incredible.
Custom Contract. They're epic bunch of guys, and they're like...
And how did this all come about
cowboys.
that you ended up in Idaho?
Well, I'd have... see, a lot of the stuff I do doesn't go on camera.
Yeah, of course.
So I'd have a lot of clients around the world that will only have me do their jobs for them.
Okay.
So they could fly me anywhere in the world. Like, I go to Australia to do tyres.
Yeah.
I go to England to do tyres. I go to America, obviously, to do tyres. They'll fly me out. I'll check the fleets. I'll do whatever needs doing. And most of these places, I'll have a service truck there waiting for me. And I'll just go and I'll do the job. Whatever the price is, there's no question. It's just in the bank when I get home. So this is one of those crowds. And just because the Tyre Warrior got so prevalent, they decided, hey, we've got these companies. Do you want to work with us on it? I was like, yeah, sure, absolutely.
Incredible. So when are you going back out again then?
I don't know exactly when, but it'll be in the next couple of months anyway.
Right, okay.
We'll probably be heading to Texas. I think we're definitely heading to California, LA, and I don't know what else. That's all to be planned, and that's above my pay grade. That's the boys figuring that out for me. Yeah.
Kieran, have you plans to? You're opening your own garage. Am I correct?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there was rumors as to whether or not Tyre Warrior was going to open a garage. Like, I literally get tons of comments saying, why does this guy not have his own garage? I mean, it just wasn't right. Didn't feel right up until now. But now, myself and my team have been looking at a few places, and we have one taken now. So we should be opening in the next few months. Not sure just when. But we're going to be... Actually, it's quite interesting. We're going to be opening it, and I'm going to be documenting the whole... building and the renovations and everything we do to the building to get it set up as a tyre garage, and we're going to be calling it the Tyre Warrior Garage.
That was my next question.
Yeah, it's going to be called the Tyre Warrior Garage. It has to be. Sure,
it does have to be.
So we have a couple of breakdown units on the road now. We're getting them all wrapped up. Tyre Warrior. The building itself is going to be Tyre Warrior Garage. We're going to be setting up a sort of a film studio inside it as well, so I can do educational videos about tyres.
Brilliant.
And we're going to be setting up a shop as well. So there's going to be a shop there too.
Merch shop.
Not only merch, but there will be merch. It'll be Tyre Warrior merch, and we'll be setting up like a proper shop, like car shop. So for parts, such as like car accessories, mats, seats, air fresheners. We'll be doing body works as well, and we'll be selling alloys. So we'll have a full alloy display too. We'll be just. As corners we get on through the year, we'll be adding more to it. But we'll be setting up a shop. It'll be a massive tyre garage. It's going to be beautiful because it has to be. And we're kind of hoping to set it up as somewhat of a like, if it does happen to become a sort of a tourist attraction, like people want to come from the likes of Donegal or Cork or Galway or Dublin or Dundalk or whatever, or Belfast,
further afield,
to come down to see Tyre Warrior or come down to my garage, you're more than welcome. But we kind of want something there for them. So we'll have a waiting room, we'll have TVs and all that sort of stuff. But we'll have the shop is the main thing. And we'll have, like, there's a massive area out front, so we'll be doing trucks and tractors, like everything. It'll be a full spectrum tire garage that will do everything. We'll be doing light mechanics as well, so brakes and the likes of that too. So yeah.
So watch this space.
Yeah, it's cool because I'm not stepping on anybody's toes where I am. First of all, it's on the border between Longford and Westmeath, which is my area.
Okay.
And there isn't any tire garages within 20 odd miles of it.
Jesus.
So it's a good spot. Plus, 99% of what I do is agri stuff, so it's right in the heartland. Yeah. And we've a great reputation in the area too. So we'll probably take most of Longford and Westmeath when it comes to that sector, basically. So it's where I'm from. It's a big open area. We're not stepping on anybody's toes, and it's going to be. Yeah, it's not too far from Center Parcs. You know Center Parcs?
Yeah, I haven't been now, but I know.
It's not too far. It's maybe 9. I want to say 9 mile from Center Parcs.
Okay, right. So really central, like.
Yeah. So if there's anybody coming over to Center Parcs and they want a day out, come to the Tyre Warrior garage.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for coming in. We cannot wait until the Ice Expo. What you have planned is phenomenal, and it's going to be incredible in my mind. Obviously, for everyone out there who's interested in partaking, there will be more information launched on the website in the next few weeks. But have you anything else to add?
No, I'll just say this: get to the Ice Expo because it is going to be one epic weekend, and we're going to have lots of free stuff to give away. We're going to have the Showgirls. We're going to be doing a massive prize for whoever wins the tire fitting competition, and also there's going to be a plaque for whoever wins, so you can hang it up in your office that you're the best tire. Probably going to be called Tyre Warrior Championships or something. So you'll have that. Ice Expo 2026. I can't wait. It's going to be absolutely epic.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for bringing me on. Delighted to be here. Cool studio. And you got to have me back sometime.
Definitely, 100%. You're welcome anytime, Kieran. Thank you so much.
No worries.
This podcast is kindly sponsored by Euro Auctions. The next auction takes place in Dromore on the 20th and 21st of February 2026.